Hello, welcome to Mindful Moments. This is your Mindful March experience. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Today we'll be looking at the power breath. Now, I could talk for hours on the power breath, but I know your time is precious, so I'm going to keep it brief. What we'll do is we'll experience it and really bring our attention to the power breath, which is simply an abdominal breathing exercise. But it's so powerful to help you center yourself, feel strong inside, feel calm in your mind and body. Now, the power breath is quite simply bringing your attention and your breath through the upper lungs down into the lower lungs. We're moving the belly. Now, when we move the belly, that enables the diaphragm to create a little bit more space for the lower lungs. Now, we know that the lower lungs are often neglected, so we want to fill all of the lungs with this wonderful fresh oxygen that will support the brain, support the muscles, support the body, support the heart. Clear out any of that stagnant old air and bring your mind body into a vibrant, vital state. So the power breath is very simple. It's simply allowing the upper chest, where we often feel fast, shallow breathing happening when we're stressed, and we're bringing our attention down to the lower part of the lungs. Now, I like to keep it simple. So imagine there's a balloon in your tummy. Now, this balloon is going to get bigger as we breathe in, and it's going to get smaller, deflate, as we breathe out. So no matter what size your tummy, this will work, because obviously your lungs aren't really in your tummy. But we're going to imagine that we're going to create all this space by getting this balloon nice and big and then deflating it. I recommend that you do this lying down. I'm not going to demonstrate it like this because I'm obviously sitting up talking to you, but I would recommend that you lie down. When you're lying down, it's much easier to let the muscles relax and for the belly to go up and down, and you can really feel the difference. All right, but I will talk it through. So give yourself a moment to get comfortable, lying down on a nice soft mat or on your bed or on the floor, whatever feels comfortable. And I've done this with men in prison on a very thin blanket, and they love it. And a lot of them relax far more deeply. They always report that it's far more relaxing and comfortable than when they're actually back on their bed. So, once you're ready, if you can, please make sure that your body's in what's known as the corpse position in yoga. So your spine is aligned, your arms are out, relaxed, out in front to the side of you, and your feet are just sort of flopping to the side as well. So you'll know that your body is relaxing. So this is probably the ultimate, the fundamental breathing exercise that I would always recommend you do. And any of the exercises that I share over time, any of the mindful moments, when I talk about the breath, please make sure that you're using your power breath. All right, so the breath is coming from the lower body. Sometimes your shoulders might rise and fall. That's okay, don't get too hung up on it. It's just about really ensuring that your body's filling up with as much fresh oxygen as you can. It will really empower you. All right, so let's guide you through. When you're ready, you may like to maybe have one last fidget. Make sure your body's supported and feeling relaxed. And with a nice slow breath in, you can softly close your eyes as you breathe out. Bring all your awareness to your body. Just notice it. And you may recognize that your breath is taking care of itself. It's just going in and out. You don't have to force it or do anything with it yet. Just notice where it is. Is it residing up in your chest? Is it residing in your tummy? Is it in your throat? Then place one hand on your chest, your upper thorax, and one hand on your tummy. And then take a slow, deep breath. And as you breathe out, just notice which part of the body's falling. Is it your tummy or your chest? What's moving? Now our aim is to let the body move so that it'll support you. So if your hand on your chest is still moving as you take a breath in, then leave it there. As you breathe out, let the breath go. If you feel quite comfortable with the power breath straight away, just let the hands relax. Or you may like to place your hands, fingertips together on top of your tummy, and as you breathe in, the fingertips will come slightly apart because the tummy is rising. And as you breathe out, the fingertips will come back together. So it's the tummy rising, breathing in, the tummy falling, breathing out. Very nice. So let's go deeper. If you still want to keep your hands on your tummy, that's perfectly lovely. If you want to just completely relax, let the hands fall to the side or place them wherever feels comfortable. Take a beautiful deep breath in. Imagine that balloon getting bigger. And when your balloon is filled, you can breathe out. Let the balloon empty. Breathing in, tummy up. Breathing out, tummy down. Breathing in, tummy up. Breathing out, tummy down. Breathing in, tummy up. Breathing out, tummy down. And if your mind wanders and you start thinking about this, that and the other, know that that's perfectly natural. Just bring your attention back to your tummy, to your breathing, when you've noticed that it's wandered. Breathing in, tummy up. Breathing out, tummy down. Breathing in, tummy up. Breathing out, tummy down. Breathing in, tummy up. Breathing out, tummy down. And continue to follow your power breath for as long as you want to. If you're doing this just before bed, if you're doing this in bed before sleep, just follow the breath until you're guided gently to sleep. If you're doing this as you've just opened your eyes first thing in the morning, maybe you'd like to give yourself a number of breaths, 3, 5, 12, whatever feels right for you, to really bring your awareness to your body, to your breath, to this moment, so you're feeling resourced to get up and enjoy your day, no matter what challenges you face. If you're doing it in your classroom, I used to often just hide in my store cupboard and do my power breath. Then just give yourself the time you need, all the time that's available for you. Or quite simply, use your power breath, just having 3 beautiful power breaths before each lesson begins. Will really stand you in good stead. keeps you centered and in your power. So in your own time and space, when you're feeling ready and comfortable too, you may like to take one more slow deep breath in. As you breathe out, you may like to have a little gentle stretch, wiggle your fingers and toes, release any of the body that might need releasing, and softly open your eyes when you're ready. I hope you found the power breath really helpful, and I really look forward to hearing how you're doing. So please always leave a comment and how this wonderful mindful march is supporting you. Until next time.